What's up guys? We're here in El Chaltén, the trekking capital of Argentina, and in this video, we're going to show you our favorite hikes in the area, including easier and more challenging ones. So hope you enjoy it. Set amidst the dramatic peaks of the Fitz-Roy massif in the Patagonia region of Argentina, El Chaltén is a mecca for outdoor adventures. The small village is at the base of world-class hiking trails, nearly all of which can be accessed right from your accommodation without the need to transit. Views along the trails consist of towering granite spires, glaciers, and turquoise lakes. In this video, we'll highlight 5 beautiful hikes that you can do from El Chaltén. This list provides a good variety of hiking options to choose from, depending on the weather conditions and your available time. Now let's dive in. We are Zach and Ina. We make helpful videos about destinations around the world so you can easily plan your own adventures. The Condor and Eagles Lookout hike is a short one that starts from the ranger station to the south of the town center, across the Fitz-Roy River. This trail is fairly easy, with a mild elevation gain over a distance of 5.3 kilometers or 3.2 miles. Start your ascent by following the path that departs from the ranger station and take a left at the junction. The trail then climbs above the town, unveiling panoramic views of Mount Fitz-Roy, the Torre massifs, and the valley. Continue towards the Eagles Lookout, where expansive vistas of the Patagonian steppe and the vast Viedma Lake unfold. Finally, loop back to the Condor Lookout, an ideal vantage point to witness the sunrise or sunset. The Chorillo del Salto trek is also easily accessible from El Chaltén. Start at the north end of Avenida San Martin, where you can find the main trailhead. This easy 6.6 kilometer or 4-mile round-trip hike features a gentle elevation gain of 139 meters or 456 feet. You'll initially follow the hillside that lies parallel to Ruta 41, where you can catch stunning views of the river before descending to the gravel road. After a short walk on the road, you'll then follow the valley forest, where you may come across some horses. Another 30 minutes or so from here will be enough time to reach the waterfall, which is the main highlight marking the end of the trail.
As this hike is relatively short and flat, it's a great one to do when you just arrive or when it's not a perfectly clear day.
Lago del Desierto is a beautiful lake that borders both Argentina and Chile. To get here, you'll need to take a scenic drive for about 37 kilometers or 23 miles to the north of El Chaltén. If you don't have a rental car, you can also access this unique area by shuttle service. Lago del Desierto serves as a base for numerous treks, with the hike to Huemul Glacier undoubtedly being the highlight. This moderate 3.1 kilometer or 1.9 mile out and back trail rewards hikers with breathtaking views of the glacial lake. With only 211 meters or 692 feet of elevation gain, it's also suitable for most fitness levels. The trailhead is located near the Lago del Desierto campground. The trail itself mostly winds through a forest, with a river and waterfall running all along the left side. Our shuttle departed at noon, with a return time of 5:30 in the evening, giving us about 3.5 hours to explore the area and complete the hike. We made it to the viewpoint of the lake, and we ran into a little bit of a snowstorm. Crazy weather today, but colors are still spectacular. The hike to Laguna Torre is moderately challenging, with a length of 18.2 kilometers or 11.3 miles, and has a decent elevation gain. It's a popular day hike from El Chaltén, accessible from various trailheads. We accessed it from the end of Los Charritos Road, which sits at the west end of town. The trail starts with a steep ascent until the Torre Valley starts to emerge after about an hour of hiking. From here, the trail levels out alongside the Fitz-Roy River. The trail then mostly traverses through a forest, as well as meadows with thousands of wildflowers. Once you reach the shores of Laguna Torre, the views will really come alive. Here, you can witness icebergs floating in the glacial lake, as well as the awe-inspiring Torre massif. It was partially cloudy when we were there, so not all of the peaks were showing. But we put a picture on the screen here to show the view if you're lucky to get a fully clear day. The Laguna de los Tres Trail is the most challenging and popular hike in the El Chaltén area. This demanding route is about 22 kilometers or 13.6 miles long. It also involves a significant elevation gain of 1,052 meters or 3,454 feet. If you only have time for one hike in the area, this should be the one. However, it's important to choose a day with clear skies and low winds, as the trail goes up a steep and slightly exposed slope near the top. Start at the north end of Avenida San Martín, the same spot where you start the Chorillo del Salto hike. The trail initially climbs through a forest, where it's common to find large woodpeckers. The views then open up to the valley and sparkling river below. About 3 kilometers or 1.8 miles ahead, the trail begins to flatten out, and you'll enter the plateau underneath Mount Fitz-Roy. A junction here presents two options. You can either go to Laguna Capri or Mirador Fitz-Roy, and both trails converge later on. The valley path follows along a stream and offers amazing views of the iconic mountain peak. There are good spots to stop here for a break and have a snack before making the steep final push to the top. Once you pass the Rio Blanco campsite and bridge, the path ascends for approximately 400 meters or 1,312 feet. It's important to go slow here and let others pass when necessary, since the trail becomes pretty narrow. There's also lots of loose rock to deal with. The viewpoint of the laguna at the base of Fitz-Roy is a welcome sight after the challenging climb to the top. Take your time here to soak in the views from various angles and relax on the lakeshore. Make sure to also check out the viewpoint on the left, which overlooks Lago Sucia in the adjacent valley. We saw a glacier cracking above the lake while we were sitting at the viewpoint, which was a whole experience in itself. If you have more time or are lucky enough to get consistently sunny days, we highly recommend exploring other trails in the region. One hike that we had planned to do, but unfortunately missed due to the weather, was the challenging Loma del Pliegue Tumbado. While we were fortunate to have 2 completely sunny days, Patagonia is known for its unpredictable weather, often featuring high winds and sudden shifts. So make sure to bring warm clothes, good hiking boots, and a waterproof jacket with you. And if you're planning your Patagonia trip, we recommend keeping things organized with our interactive travel planner. Find a discount code in the description below the video. We also included other important information in the description that will help with your El Chaltén hikes, such as the links for each trail. We'll catch you on the next adventure.